take up a fresh page. Take up a fresh page. Write down cost of debt. Yes, we are having three capitals which we are supposed to learn. What are those three capital? Equity share capital, preference share capital, and debt capital. So first of all, which one we are learning, sir? Debt capital we are learning. So how do we calculate cost of debt? How do we calculate cost of debt? Some students might think, sir, इसको calculation की क्या जरूरत है? Whenever I see a balance sheet, I find a 10% debenture, 12.5% term loan, 10% bank finance. So this percentages which are given here, is this not the cost? Yes, it is very well the cost which is given, sir. Yes, it is very well the cost which is given. This kind of an instrument, there are so many capital instruments, sir. These are the three which we are taking because our portion contains only three. Now, these are the instruments which carry the cost on face. Yes, on face matlab they are not human beings to have a face, but when I say on face, matlab whenever you read through what is there, you will find out what is the cost. Are we all okay with that? Yes. What is cost of debt? They carry the cost of their cost on their face itself. When I say on the face, when you read the line, you will be able to find out the cost. Are we all okay with this? Are we all okay with this? This is how it has been calculated. But sir, is it so simple? Is it so simple? Obviously, there would be some catch. The catch is here. There are three adjustments. There are three adjustments. Are we okay with this? Again, we are learning only three adjustments for our level, right? That's how it is, right? Are we all okay so far? Are we all okay so far? So what is the cost of a debt? The cost of debt is already written on their face. Second thing. So if is it that simple? Yes, it is, but you have to take care of three adjustments. Can somebody recollect the previous chapter of leverages and tell me for debt the cost is interest? Yes or no? For debt the cost is interest. For debt the cost is interest. For debt the cost is interest. Now if for the debt cost is interest, interest has one adjustment even in the leverages chapter which we have seen. Can somebody tell me what is that first adjustment which we are going to learn here? Yes, I'm just holding on for 5 seconds. Think and tell me. What could be the first adjustment to interest? Guys, time's up. Any answers? Any answers? Yes, there is someone who is answering correct. Okay, now what would be the first adjustment, sir? Yes, have you understood this? Yes, have you understood? Can somebody tell me, sir, how tax can be an adjustment? How tax can be an adjustment? Does tax impact my interest outflow? Does tax impact my interest outflow? Yes or no? Just type yes or no in the chat box. My question is, does tax impact my outflow of interest? Does tax impact my outflow of interest? Yes or no? We are not talking about TDS, guys. Please do not get into more details than it is required. TDS is not covered here. Yes, please, everybody participate. Let me know. How do you think tax can impact the interest outflow? थोड़ा अपने दिमाग पे जोर डालो और मुझे बताओ, sir, can tax impact the interest outflow? सोचो, take one example, right? Company A, no tax. Company B, 30% tax, right? Take it like this, na? हमेशा you try to take an example. Both of them have taken 10% debentures. Both of them have taken 10% debentures of rupees 10 lakhs. दोनों ने 10 लाख रुपए के डिबेंचर्स लिए हैं, उधारे मार्केट से लिए हैं 10% के इंटरेस्ट रेट से. Both of this EBIT is 20 lakhs. Both of their EBIT is 20 lakh. Are we all okay with this example? So we have taken two scenarios. Scenario A, no tax. Scenario B, 30% tax. They have earning before interest and tax of 20 lakhs. Both these scenarios have taken a loan of 10% from in form of debentures for rupees 10 lakhs. Are we all okay with this example? Right, this is an example just to make you understand. Sir, thoda sa I need your participation. If you don't have participation, how would I will be able to know that you are there in the class, you are listening to it? Otherwise, it would be a very simple case of body present, mind absent. Especially in this online mode of education, this is pretty important, sir. No Tom, Dick and Harry can have can call themselves an online tutor. No Tom, Dick and Harry can be an online student also. I'm telling you, don't take it offended, but this online classes will be of no use if you're not participating or if you're not trying to engage yourself. I am trying to put so many questions to you so that your attention does not get lost. Are we all okay with here? Now tell me, what would be the outflow of both the companies? Wait, company A, company B starts here, EBIT 20 lakhs. 20 lakhs. Can somebody tell me how much would be the interest which I have to pay to the debenture holders? Obviously, it would be 1 lakh. 10 lakh into 10%. 1 lakh. Now, how much would be EBT? That is 19 lakh. 19 lakh minus tax at what rate here? 0%. So how much is the amount of tax? 0. How much is the amount of tax? Oh, sorry. 0. Correct. Are we all okay here? Yes. How much would be the amount of tax here? 30%. Guys, what can you observe here and tell me? What is your observation in this example? Please let me know. What is your observation in the example? You can tell me that, sir, for a company which do not have to pay any tax, right? Their net profit before tax, the net profit after making a payment of interest is completely available for their owners, correct? But in case where they have to make a payment of tax, the profits after making payment of interest again have to be further reduced for the payment of tax, right? For the payment of tax. Are we all okay here? Are we all okay here? Yes. Is this small simple observation are you able to make? Shareholders of the company A have higher disposable income at with them. Shareholders of company A have higher disposable income with them as compared to the shareholders of company B, because they have to make a payment of tax after making payment of interest. Can we make this simple observation? Can we make this simple observation? I need everybody to answer, because after that I am going to touch upon a very important point. After that I am going to touch upon a very, very, very important point. Yes. Now I just want you to suggest a solution. Yes, what I want, company B has come to you and said, sir, ये तो हमारे साथ जाती हो रही है. What is this? Both the companies are same, both the businesses are same, both the earnings are same, both the operational things are same, but I am getting less amount, they are getting more amount only because in their country there is no tax, in my country there is tax. Please suggest me a solution. Please suggest me a solution. Can you think of a solution for the company B shareholders? Obviously company B owners basically. थोड़ा सा दिमाग पे जोर डालो sir. Can you think of a solution? Is this interest which they are paying, is this coming as a advantage to them or as a disadvantage to them? Right? Let me just take this example in background and tell me the interest which they are making a payment. Guys, please concentrate. It requires good amount of concentration here. The interest which they are making a payment, whether that interest is an advantage for a tax paying company, yes or no. My question is very specific. The interest payment for a tax paying entity is an advantage or not? Is it providing a savings of taxes or not? My question is very specific, sir. I am also writing down my question. For a tax paying entity, whether the interest payment saves tax. Interest payment saves tax. Answer yes or no. This is a question for you. Please answer yes or no now. You can answer now. For a tax paying entity, whether the interest payment saves taxes for them, yes or no. Only few answers have been coming in, all on the positive side. Please reply everybody. For a tax paying entity, for a tax paying company, for a tax paying person, whether the interest payment saves taxes, yes or no. Some people are also giving the calculation of the amount of tax saved. Yes, amount of tax saved. Are we all okay here? Very good, sir. So I'm proud of you all, because you are all my students. I can proudly say you are not only going to crack the exam, but also you are going to flourish in the exam. I'm 100%, I can guarantee you that. So that means what is happening, sir? That means what is happening? Whenever a company makes a payment, or whenever companies incur expenditures, right, especially interest helps them save taxes. Interest helps company saves taxes. Helps company to save tax. Now you will say, tell me, sir, how they are helping the company to save tax? Let us take the same example. Now again the same company, company A, company B. Company A thought, Arjun, yes, why should I am making a payment of interest? Let me bring this 10 lakh rupees self money. So now company A have 10 lakh rupees equity. I'm just showing you how this 30,000 savings have come. Equity, and they have 10% debt. In now order to make them comparable, let us say both of them have a tax at now 30%. Both of them have a tax at 30%. Both of them have a tax at 30%. Are we all okay with this? Yes, are we all okay with this? Guys, please hold on to your questions. We'll have a question answer session. Right? Now we have got a 20 lakh rupees EBIT as earlier. Yes. Here also we have the same 20 lakh rupees EBIT. Here we have to deduct interest. This person has now been brought into tax regime and he is not making any interest payment. So interest payment is 0 here. So whole of his earning before taxes, 20 lakhs. In this case, he is making a 1 lakh rupees interest payment. So his earning has come to 19 lakhs minus tax at 30%. So that would be 6 lakhs. Here tax is how much, sir? 5,70,000. Yes. Can you see? Can you please see? Because of the payment of interest, a 30,000 rupees, as one of the students has rightly mentioned, because of the payment of interest, 30,000 rupees tax has been saved. Because of the payment of interest, 30,000 rupees tax has been saved. Right? Yes or no, sir? Yes or no? Are we all okay here? Are we all okay here? Are we all okay here? Obviously, sir, if your interest amount is greater than the EBIT, then it is a loss. Sir, tax is an amount which will be applicable after making payment of interest. Suppose after making payment of interest, nothing is left out, then you don't have to pay any taxes, right? Kashyap, your problem is independently wrong. Your question should be, instead of asking if the interest amount is greater than tax, you should ask if the interest amount is greater than EBIT, right? Yes, are we okay with this, sir? Can we see the 30,000 rupees saving here? Can we see the 30,000 rupees savings here? Can we see a 30,000 rupees saving here? अरे सर इतना बड़ा तरीका है सर कैलकुलेट करने का. In order to compute the savings of taxes from interest, we have to do such a long step. Then what should we do, sir? Is there a shortcut? Is there a shortcut? Is there a shortcut? Is there a shortcut? Obviously, we'll give you a shortcut. What is the shortcut, sir? Sir, I have to just find out how much is my net outflow of interest. Net outflow of interest. In the above case, 1 lakh rupees I have paid to my debentures holder, but I have saved 30,000 rupees on terms of taxes. Can I say 70,000 rupees is my amount, is my net outflow of interest? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes or no? Guys, please answer me. Net flow of interest, net outflow of interest, can I say is 70,000 because 30,000 is being saved? Because 30,000 is being saved. Yes or no? Yes. One of the students might ask, कि sir, I didn't understood कि because company B के पास 1 लाख रुपए का खर्चा भी तो हो गया. How can you say company B is better than company A? Guys, I never told company B is better or company A is better. मेरा यहाँ पे वो बोलने का मतलब ही नहीं है. I am just trying to say कि when you make a payment of interest, 30,000 is saved, yes or no. That's it, right? what should we do in the current scenario? How do we create capital structure? For that, you have to wait for the next chapter, that is capital structures. So when we do that chapter, then this query would be resolved. Okay, sir, which company is better and which company we should invest? A company which has more debt or a company which has more of self fund? That's it, right? Are we okay with this? That question will take up in the next chapter. But as of now, for this chapter, can we say 70,000 rupees is my net outflow of interest? How many of you agree with me? How many of you agree with me? Yes, everybody agrees with me. Chalo. So what is a shortcut? Shortcut is pretty simple, sir, which I'm going to give you here. Shortcut is pretty simple. What is that? Right? Interest rate into 1 minus tax rate will be nothing but cost of debt, right? Interest rate into 1 minus tax rate. So can I just denote this as K? Cost is been denoted by a symbol called K, and because it is debt, so I am writing little down KD. KD represents cost of debt is equal to I into 1 minus T in a shorter form. Sir, can you please prove? Yes, sir. I was 10% here. I was how much, sir? 10% here. Into 1 minus 30% was my tax rate. So I can further write down as 10% into 1 minus 0.3. 10% into 0.7 is equal to 7%. Is equal to 7%. Yes. Now, sir, how much is amount of net outflow? Means that is very simple, sir. No? 7% into loan amount, that is 10 lakhs, 70,000. If they have asked you to find out the percentage, you can take interest rate. If they have asked you to find out the amount, then you can take the interest amount. Then you can take 1 lakh into 0.7, that would be 70,000. That's it. Have we understood this? Have we understood this first adjustment of tax? Have we understood the first adjustment of tax? If yes, make a note and then we'll move on. Make a note, we'll move on, sir. Kindly make a note quickly, then we'll move on. Yes. Type done in the chat box as soon as you have done. If you wish, you can pause the video and go ahead. Are we okay with this? Chalo, sir. Yes.